How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Doing some Machtilling today. This is the same field you watched Carson and the Lexion combining. Using the Kinsey Machtill today. It's a 20-footer. It's a 201, I believe. Kinsey Machtill 201. It's a high-speed disc. It's pretty efficient. This thing's built like a tank. I can proudly say that I am the only one to have broken this thing. No, it's not really a good thing, but I am the only one to have broken anything on this machine. Yeah, I'm special. Basically, if you want to be as cool as me and you want to break this, and you get the title of coolest Machtiller ever because you're able to break the Machtill, you just find yourself a nice deep trench that the drill went through in a ton of mud. It made a nice trench when it dried out, and then you back into it. So the back rollers on this machine just drive right into it, and it has to be at least half the width of the machine, so at least one of the rollers can drop in it, and then it'll shear the bolts on a cylinder up there. It's pretty sweet. It wasn't really fun. Oh jeez. I have a phone call to tend to. I will be right back. Anyway, sorry about that. I am back. Guess I'll kind of go through this machine with you a little bit because I didn't do as good of a job as I probably should have on the old video of this machine. So this is the identical rig to the video I did last year with it. You can go, you'll find that on the channel. It's actually my biggest video. Yeah, I mean it's a very simple machine. It's a very simple tool. Just a bunch of disc blades. They got a serrated edge on the front row, and then the second row of blades is angled the opposite direction, and it's just a smooth edge. Well, not a smooth edge, it's a sharp edge, but it's a perfect disc. And then on the very back of the machine there are rubber packers. It's a big roller basically on the back all across. It does a decent job of smoothing it out, but it keeps it just rough enough. I mean, as you can see, it does a pretty good job. For what we're looking for, it's like, this is perfect. This field is gonna get tiled, so we weren't really gonna work this. That way, when they tiled it, they could see paths. But there's grass in here starting to come up, and we gotta kill it before it starts setting heads. Once it starts setting heads, it's too late. I mean, next year you're gonna have a nightmare. The field just across the road from this actually got tiled just like this one will, but we did not work it before they did it, and it started setting heads. And I will tell you, the 80, so there's a quarter and an 80 on that field. The 80 we didn't get to quite in time, and I can tell you that is just by looking at it. There's a lot more grass pressure on that than there is that quarter. One thing I don't like about this Machtill that I wish they would design a little differently. I don't know how they would, but I don't like how the rubber packers are always have contact with the ground. So the front two wheels, those big ones, are on the ground always, but the rubber packers also help drive it and roll across the ground. I wish when you lift it up, it would lift the packers off the ground. It would take a lot of wear off these front two tires, because when you turn, it drags the tires to the side when you pull it. It's kind of annoying, and I mean, there's no damage yet, but I feel like at some point we're going to start seeing wear on the sidewalls of these big tires, and maybe even bearings, I don't know. But yeah, it's just something. Other than that, I mean, it works just fine.
It requires a level of skill that only certain people have, like me, and Derek Gable, he also can do it. So that's pretty much it. Benjamin, he's a ditch mowing guy. Combine. But this is definitely gonna be a video where you don't learn a whole lot. But like I said before, it's either this or I'm singing.
Oh, please sing.
Which most people don't allow me to sing, so that's how good it is. But all right.
Okay. This is off topic, but one of these days I'm gonna catch Carson singing. Carson is an amazing singer. In the shop, tractor, it doesn't matter. He's awesome, and it's just random. So one of these times I'm gonna catch him with my GoPro or my phone. I don't even care. I'll put it on my phone and put it on YouTube. But I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna upload it, and it's gonna be great. So yes, please sing, Jack.
I'm gonna focus. Bye.
Bye. Another thing, go check these guys out. That's Fairs Farming Organic. They're on YouTube and Instagram. They're pretty awesome. They do basically just what we do, organic row crop farming. There's a slightly bigger scale, but yeah, it's pretty neat. They're located pretty close to us. Oh geez. Oh geez. Don't hit the corn. Yeah, they're located literally like 3 miles from me right now. Is their main base here in northwest Iowa. They spread pretty far. I won't specify how big they are, but yeah, they're pretty good operation. They know what they're doing. A lot of great guys. I'm good friends with quite a few of them, and yeah, so go check them out. So as I'm in this tractor, I thought I'd give you a little go through on what I like and don't like about this tractor, since I've kind of gone through the Machtilling, and I'll continue to go through the Machtilling. But anyways, with this tractor, let's go through my dislikes. Actually, let's not go through my dislikes because I don't even know what they are. As usual, you got your 4600 John Deere monitor. Love this whole layout, everything about it. These are on the 2015, 16, or yeah, the 2016 through now. I mean, everybody knows them by now. They're nice monitors. They work really well. All the functions are laid out beautifully. This particular tractor has an IVT transmission. It's a very simple transmission, really easy to use, really quick, really efficient. Oh, one thing I don't like about this tractor. This one in particular has a higher flow SCV. Uh-oh, I got turned. Hold on. Everybody hang on. This is gonna be rough. It's been rough the past couple times. Oh geez. I don't know what it is about this end, but it's just not pretty. Maybe it's because I brought my grain cart across it too many times, and now it's just really rough right here. So every time you hit it, you just eat the ceiling with your forehead. It feels really great. But that is something I love about this tractor. You don't really feel it in this thing, unlike the grain cart tractor where you do eat the ceiling with your forehead. This one has cab shocks, so the cab moves independently. So you see here, if I rock it back and forth a little bit, maybe I can, I don't know. You can see it moving independently from the rest of the tractor. So it's a really smooth ride. I mean, it's impressive how smooth it is. So yeah, that's something I like. Audio system, nobody will beat John Deere's audio. And I love this radio. This radio is much better than the older ones, and even those were good, but this is just, I love this. The whole cab layout is very nice. I love that. I store my GoPro up here, or in here, anywhere I can really. This is kind of a mess. I don't know why there's cords right there, but there are. Steering wheel, like the steering wheel. It's a bit smaller than the other ones, but I do like it. Yeah, it's nice. I like these. It makes it look kind of cool. I don't know why. And they work really well. Took me a while to figure out. On the older tractors, sorry I'm talking a lot, but the older tractors, they had a dial for your lights and wipers. So I went to turn on my headlights first time, and I was like, oh crap, I don't know where they are. So I'm searching all over. And I find this. I'm like, oh, maybe I can turn them on through the menu thing. Well, I remembered, well, no, I can't do that. Finally, I found these two buttons way down here. And I turned them on, and I got the bejesus lit out of me. The lights on this tractor are so dang bright. I love them. The new lights on these cabs and just everywhere, they're bright, like incredibly bright, and they travel. So that's something I love about them. What else? This door's different. I like the door a lot more. The buddy seat's more comfortable, and the layout of this rail is a lot easier to use because you got this handy thing. So if you want to shut the door, you can sit in this seat, you can just reach over, grab the handle, pull it in, and it shuts a heck of a lot easier. And in the buddy seat, you aren't eating and chewing up your elbows on this rail, because you can just rest your arm right here, hang on to that. Works pretty sweet. What else can I ramble about and bother the crap out of everybody with? Let me think. Oh, another dislike. It's kind of a mixed like and dislike. Corner posts. The back corner posts, these are the same, but these are much bigger. So the visibility is affected a little bit. Which most people would be like, dude, why do you care? It's right there. Why do you need to see over there? With some of our 60-foot wide row crop equipment, that is a pain in the butt and right in my line of fire, or line of sight of the implement. So that does get a little annoying. I gotta turn around again. Why do I have, I'm just gonna go straight through the corn this time. I don't care. I feel like an idiot. You ever just like, what was that? I don't know. But I forgot I had one more pass here. I do this a lot. I'm just going so fast and rapid fire. I'm like, all right, turn around. Let's get going. And then I remember I forgot a pass. Yeah. We're not going to pay attention to that. But anyways, continuing on. Oh, that was bumpy. Must have been a rock. This tractor has 30-inch tracks on it. And that's only for fall. Like during harvest time when this is on the Machtill. This tractor literally does not come off of this Machtill. From now until we're done with it, it will pretty much stay on this Machtill unless it blows up. We're gonna pray it doesn't blow up. This Machtill pulls hard. The high-speed discs, they do pull pretty hard. I'm running it in manual right now. So you can run it in full auto or manual, I guess, either one. But I prefer to run it in manual. The reason for that, if you have it in full auto, you don't have to touch anything. I mean, you don't have to worry about it, but it shifts like constantly. There's a few gears, although it is a 2-speed, basically a glorified 2-speed. There's gears in between, so there's like in F1, I'm just gonna exclude that. F2, say, since we're going in F2 at this speed, when it gets to here, it shifts. And then about, say, a quarter of the way, it shifts. You get about halfway, shifts again. 3/4, and it's going to shift again. So there's shifts in there within the speeds as you're going that it'll shift. And there is a speed, there's a shift at 9.6 mile an hour and at 8.8. And this thing would constantly shift back and forth. Just non-stop. If you had just a slight incline, it just could not make up its mind. It was just shift, 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 shift. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, every millisecond, it was shifting back and forth. And that is so dang hard on this transmission. Especially using as much horsepower as you are at this speed. I mean, over time, you're gonna screw this transmission up. So I like to run it in manual. It doesn't shift hardly at all unless I need it to. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. When I get to this end, I will get out and I'll kind of show you I'll do a walk around of this little tool here and show you how cool it is, because it's pretty sweet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to do a very quick walk around of this because I'm already wasting time and I should be killing all this grass. Anywho, 8RT 370, pretty sweet looking tractor, 30-inch belts. Got wide mid rollers on. The Machtill. Here she is. It's a Kinsey Machtill 201, 20 foot. Dang, that is a really good bearing. Yeah, these things are built like tanks. There's There's not really hardly any wear to them other than these disc blades that we will be changing after we're done doing oat tillage. So yeah, as you can see, we got, this is your back set of blades right here. You can see the blades up here, different edge, angle that the opposite way. Back here you got your packers, and you got all the teeth to make sure they scrape mud out. Half the time they work. Ooh. Oh, that's satisfying. You ever find dirt like that and you're just like, that's, anyways, oh crap. Carson, that wasn't me, that was Carson, I think. Yep, we're just gonna say it was Carson because I didn't, yeah. Anyways, that's the Machtill. Pretty simple machine, built like a tank, except for, like I said, I broke it. I'm pretty cool. It's also a good chance to go see if I broke anything yet. You know, you gotta come out and make sure you haven't broke anything. It's just what you do as a farmer after you get tired of sitting in the cab for so long and you can't feel your legs. You just come out here and you're like, oh yeah, this all looks good, it looks good, we're not gonna talk about that. And then you do this with the dirt that's sitting on the implement because it feels cool. I don't know, it's a farmer thing. Maybe it's not, maybe it's just me. Also, I'm wondering, is this loose or no? Okay, so something interesting with this tool. This bar right here runs all the way through the tube. Same with up here. But this twists. This whole thing twists. So if it hits something, you can see right here, it'll, it's kind of hard to show you by hand, but that whole thing twists if it gets too much pressure. Same with every single one of these. It's really interesting. I'm not really sure how this works in here. I think it'd be interesting to take it apart. Doesn't look terribly hard to take it apart. Just zip that nut off and pull these plates off. But yeah, it's interesting how this thing works. Another new feature, well, it's not a new feature, but with these 30-inch tracks, I will say, they give you more privacy in the bathroom area here. One thing I am disappointed about, these new John Deere tractors, they don't have a sink. They don't have toilet paper, nothing. It's like, come on, you pay this much for a tractor, they'd at least give you some toilet paper. Well, I kind of just knocked this out. Didn't even pick up the camera. So yeah, I really don't know what I'm gonna do after this field. I gotta be in town at 7. It is 5 o'clock and there's one more field left and it's 60 acres. Actually, it's not even 60 acres, it's like 50. So it shouldn't take very long, but I still don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do it tonight. So I think Carson is gonna come run this tonight to finish it up because there's a chance of rain tomorrow and Saturday. So yeah, I might just leave the GoPro in here and Carson might record something. I don't know. We'll see what happens.